Mic test, mic test. Yes, good morning.
Secretariat, please.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chair. Please allow me, sir, to conduct the roll call for today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the BAC Bravo meeting. Today is November 29, 2023. As I call your name, kindly acknowledge for the attendance. For today's presiding officer, we have Major General Ricardo C. Banayat. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, present.
For the members, we have Attorney Frank Edward Marty.
Good morning, President.
Engineer Jaime M. Cosap is on travel. For the provisional member, we have the end user representative from CSIS, General Robles. Good morning, sir. And we also have attendees from the BAC Technical Working Group, BAC Secretariat, and we have sent letters to the observers from COA, PCCI, and GOEBGFI, IAS, and PADPAO. Sir, considering that 3 out of 5 are present today, we do have a quorum, Mr. Chair.
Okay, the meeting will please come to order. TWG, please.
Yes, Mr. Chair, good morning. Secretariat, do we have a representative from the bidders who might be able to join this meeting today for the bid opening? Yeah. Good morning, sirs, madam. Kindly occupy the seat around the conference table, please. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before we start the meeting proper, may we request the attendees of our bidder representative to kindly introduce or identify themselves prior to the start of the opening. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Jose Caldeo po from Ultra Security.
Good morning. Marlon Gumabay, representing Pro Maximum Security Agency.
Thank you, sirs.
Good morning, everybody. Rufo Navarrosa from Pro Maximum Security Agency 2.
Morning po. Lizal Tolentino po from Ultra Security.
I guess that would be all, Mr. Chair. For our meeting agenda is the opening of bids for the project provision of security services under a 3-year service agreement for CAAP Area 1 for calendar year 2023 under bid number 23-044-10 Bravo. Before we start the opening, we'd like to inform everyone, especially our bidders, that we are on live stream in YouTube. And with your consent, we'll be also recording these proceedings as well. Thank you. Now, as per our Secretariat record, now this is the sealed envelope that was opened in the last opening of bid that was scheduled for this project, which was resealed. Kindly acknowledge that this remains as your submitted bid for the project.
Confirm, sir.
Thank you, sir. This is the submitted technical component document of Ultra Security Services Incorporated. Now, as per Secretariat record, the opening of this document was stopped after the bidder submitted the SEC amendment of incorporation, which was the very basis of this meeting, where the motion for reconsideration of the bidder is being granted. Now we'll commence with the thank you. Secretary, checklist, please.
Mr. Chair, if I may. Sir, I suggest that we start from the very beginning, considering that this is a reopening of the submitted bids, and just for purposes of those who were not able to attend the previous meeting, in order for them to have a look on the submissions, even the documents earlier submitted.
Okay, please proceed as recommended.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We will proceed and we duly submit. Secretariat will commence from the beginning. Thank you.
For the technical component, valid field jobs registration certificate and membership.
Certificate of Field Jobs Registration, Platinum Membership, valid until January 18, 2024, submitted.
Registration certificate from the Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives, or its equivalent document.
Certificate of filing of amended articles of incorporation submitted by Ultra Security Services Incorporated.
Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the bidder is located.
Business permit issued by the City of Makati, valid until December 31, 2023, submitted.
Tax clearance as per EO number 398.
Tax clearance certificate, valid until January 16, 2024, submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Signed and submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract completed within the 3 years similar to the contract to be bid.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract in the amount of 51,591,000, which is more than 50% of the ABC, yes, signed, submitted.
Bidder's computation of the net financial contracting capacity or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation.
NFCC and the computed value of 308,444,188 pesos and 87 centavos, which is above the ABC, submitted.
Original copy of the bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of the notarized bidding security declaration.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. So this is signed and notarized, submitted.
Statement of the compliance or conformity with the bidding documents as enumerated in the bidding documents.
Statement of compliance as defined in the schedule of requirements. Submitted.
Certified true copy of the PSA, license to operate issued by the PNP SOSHA.
PSA regular license to operate, expiring on March 31, 2025, submitted.
Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture.
Omnibus sworn statement, accompanied by the Secretary's certificate, signed by the Corporate Secretary, both notarized, submitted.
Certification under oath attesting that they have no pending cases against the government.
Certification under oath stating that they have no pending case against the government, signed and notarized, submitted.
Legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service with respect to the non-pendency of any cases of the prospective bidders against this authority.
Legal clearance issued by the ELS, submitted.
Bid bulletin number 1 dated October 23, 2023, and bid bulletin number 2 dated October 26, 2023.
So bid bulletins number 1 and 2, submitted.
Notarized affidavit of undertaking.
Affidavit of undertaking, signed and notarized, submitted.
The bidder's audited financial statement showing, among others, the bidder's total and current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR.
So audited financial statement submitted by e-submission, submitted.
If applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case of a joint venture is already existing, or a duly notarized statement from all potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provision of the JVA.
Not applicable.
Sir, that would be all for the technical component.
Thank you, Secretariat. With that, Mr. Chair, the submitted technical component of Ultra Security Services Incorporated is initially rated as passed.
Noted.
Now, next proposal to be opened is the submission of Pro Maximum Security Agency Incorporated. Kindly confirm.
Confirms.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So the submitted eligibility technical document has index tabs. Secretariat, checklist, please.
Valid Platinum Philjips registration certificate.
Certificate of Philjips registration, Platinum membership, valid until September 21, 2024, submitted.
Registration certificate from the Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document.
Securities and Exchange Commission, Certificate of Filing of Amended Articles of Incorporation submitted by Pro Maximum Security Agency.
Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located.
Permit to operate issued by the City of Pasay, expiring on December 31, 2023, submitted.
Tax clearance is issued and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue.
Tax clearance, valid until September 13, 2024, submitted.
Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed, submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract.
Statement of the bidder's SLCC, and in the amount of 28,966,500 pesos. More than 50% of the ABC, submitted.
Bidder's computation of the net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation.
So NFCC with a computed value of 216,499,262 pesos and 79 centavos, which is more than the ABC, signed, submitted.
Original copy of the bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of the notarized bid security declaration.
Bid security in the form of surety bond and in the amount of 2,105,484 pesos and 57 centavos, which is the 5% of the ABC value. Then accompanied also by the certificate of authority issued to this insurance company to transact in favor of the bidder, submitted.
Statement of compliance or conformity with the bidding documents.
Statement of compliance to the schedule of requirements, submitted.
Certified through copy of the PSA, valid and current regular license to operate, issued by PNP Sosya.
PSA regular license to operate, expiring on May 31, 2025, submitted.
Original or duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer.
Yeah, I think there's a raised hand online. Yes, Eagle Matrix.
Yes po. Good morning, sir. Sorry, I am Shirley Beliot from Eagle Matrix. I just raised my hand, sir, to object yung and manifest po. Regarding dun sa SEC, kanina po nag-raise kasi ako ng hand pero hindi lang po napansin. So, doon po sa SEC na sinabmit po nila, sir, I manifest lang po na it's amended. So, ano ko lang on record, sir, na it is not a compliant with the registration certificate, sir.
Thank you, Madam. Allow me to respond to that concern. Actually, the very basis of why we are opening this or having this opening of bids that was previously submitted by our bidder in attendance today is in response to their submitted motion for reconsideration for those objections made by the other bidders. No, it was decided by this committee that the AOI will be accepted for this purpose. Thank you. Secretariat, can we continue? OSS. Yeah, OSS signed and authorized. However, there is no secretary's certificate. May we request the bidder to confirm that is there any part of the document where we can find the secretary's certificate to support the submission of the OSS?
Yes, We submit, the document is part of the motion for reconsideration. We submitted the notarized secretary certificate.
Yes, Mr. Chair. So let me just clarify that the bidder is saying that part of their motion for reconsideration is the attachment of the Secretary's certificate. Now, for that matter, Mr. Chair, it will be a form of modifying the submitted bid. We will only allow the preliminary evaluation of the submitted bid in this meeting. Hence, on that matter, the TWG recommends disqualification of the submitted bid of Pro Maximum Security Agency Incorporated for failing to submit in this very technical component document, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, before we acknowledge the representative Promax, sir, we would just like to make it clear that in your technical submission, there is no secretary certificate. You only attach the secretary certificate in your motion for reconsideration. Am I right, sir?
Yes, but actually we attach a copy of the secretary certificate in the financial bid documents. It's in the...
So, sir, you are confirming that in the technical documents, no secretary certificate?
I confirm.
Thank you, sir. So with that, Mr. Chair, I so move to adopt the recommendation of the technical working group for the disqualification of Pro Maximum Security Agency Incorporated for failure to submit the required secretary certificate as an attachment to the omnibus sworn statement in its technical documents.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, I think the representative of Promax, Mr. Chair, would like to be acknowledged first.
Yes, please.
Ang dahilan po kasi why we were disqualified before. So, we confirm na wala po doon. So, that's why we asked for reconsideration dahil yung secretary certificate was, kumbaga, mali lang ang lugar, nandoon sa financial document. In fact, we have submitted, pero nagkamali lang po ng lugar. That's why we move for the motion for reconsideration, sir.
Mr. Chair, if I may. Sir, your motion for reconsideration was granted not because of your additional submission, which is the secretary certificate. Your motion for reconsideration was granted on the basis that we allow the amended articles of incorporation to be the basis for the submission of the secretary certificate. So the issue being whether the amended articles of incorporation can be accepted as compliance to the secretary certificate, to the SEC registration certificate. The committee ruled that we can allow that during the opening of bids, but the committee did not tackle on whether we can allow additional submission, which is your secretary certificate. So in that case, sir, since the committee has ruled to disqualify your proposal, Promax, then you still have the opportunity to file a motion for reconsideration on the basis of that, based on your disqualification, that you were disqualified for not submitting the required secretary certificate, sir.
So do we need to file another motion to that effect, sir?
Should you wish to file, sir, you have
Yes, because
3 calendar days from today to file a motion for reconsideration
for
on
the
that
information of the committee, sir, we submitted for 2 areas. And the first, yung kulang ho namin is yung SEC registration. So nung bandang hapon, we were, kumbaga, the same document were submitted for Area 2. Now, on the second part, nung sa Area 2, nakita yun, na-reconsider, nakita na naman na wala yung secretary certificate doon sa first document. So that's why we mentioned in our motion for reconsideration yung 2 documents na kulang po.
Kasi sir, hindi pa po kayo pwede kasi mag-file ng motion for reconsideration sa dito based sa parang non-submission ng Secretary's Certificate kasi hindi pa po tayo dumating dun sa opening sa item ng Secretary's Certificate. Kumbaga po, pinangunahan nyo na yung opening of bids na
Actually, sir, pinag-isa lang ho namin because that was already mentioned in the second, sa Area 2. We are, kumbaga, pinag-isa lang din po namin for Area 1 and Area 2, yung motion namin.
That is why, sir, you have the opportunity pa rin to file another motion for reconsideration dito sa disqualification ninyo. So, we cannot take that motion for yung first motion for reconsideration nyo po, we cannot take that as your motion for reconsideration for this disqualification po. Kasi it's totally a different ground po.
Okay. Copy. So when can we submit the second motion for reconsideration?
You can submit po with 3 calendar days from today, sir. Within 3 calendar days from today.
3 calendar days.
Yes po, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. We will now proceed, Mr. Chair, with the opening of the financial component
Please proceed.
submitted by Ultra Security Services. The submitted financial document has signature, pagination, and index tabs. Secretariat, checklist, please.
For the financial component envelope, financial proposal submission sheet, BF Form 11.
Financial proposal submission sheet, signed, submitted.
Bill of quantities, BF Form 12.
The bill of quantities, all pages signed, submitted.
Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, BF Form 10.
Financial bid form, signed, and the financial bid is in the amount of 38,228,657 pesos and 60 centavos without discount. Again, the financial bid is in the amount of 38,228,657 pesos and 16 centavos, which is below the ABC, Mr. Chair. And the submitted financial component of Ultra Security Services Incorporated is initially rated as passed. Now, for the quick summary of the submitted opening, the bids opened for today's meeting, Mr. Chair, as shown on the screen. And for that, Mr. Chair, the TWG recommends the conduct of bid evaluation for the submitted bid of Ultra Security Agency Incorporated to ascertain the completeness and to determine if there is any arithmetical correction to the submitted bid.
Motion, Mr. Chair, to adopt the recommendation of the Technical Working Group for the conduct of bid evaluation in addition to the earlier approved bid proposals for bid evaluation.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We'd like to thank our bidders who joined this opening activity. Thank you for joining us. You can now be excused.